We are live 364 days a year. What are we doing here?
If Dom turns at SummerSlam, I'm shaving my moustache off. I've told you, if that happens, it's going. My lip is cold because of a stupid bet that I made with YouTube.
Oh, good.
Wrestle's better than Daniel Bryan. Bryan Daniels. Better than Okada.
How do you not get 50 after Monday Night Raw?
What is going on, everybody? We are back once again with another edition of Wrestling Republic's daily broadcast. It is Saturday, July 19th. Happy Saturday, everyone. We are going to break down SmackDown today. I am fired up about it. I've got a sweet Saturday crew hanging out with me. Let me introduce them to you. First and foremost, I'm going to send this one to the East Coast. You know him as the guy that owns a college. It's Ant U. He's in the building. What is good?
Man, it's a beautiful Saturday. The sun is shining, birds are chirping, and we are reviewing SmackDown last night that had the GOAT, the never-before-seen 17 John Cena on it. So I can't wait to talk about that episode. It was good all the way around, and let's have a great day, guys.
No doubt about it. We've already got some comments out of the gates. We got Fernando, friend of the show. What's up? Good afternoon, Fernando. Angie Devo with what up? What up? Levi _ WWE. Hi, how are you? How are you? Doing well. Absolutely. Fernando's already excited for this street fight as well. We will get into that, no doubt. But before we do, let me introduce our other co-host for today. Also on the East Coast, but ironically a Dallas Cowboy fan. We've got good friend Dez in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, I know. The geography doesn't really match up, but what's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day today. It's nice out here in the East Coast. Got a lot of wrestling to talk about. SmackDown was great. Let's get right into it.
Absolutely. Let's do it. And the answer to this comment here from Levi _ WWE is good, thanks. He said good, thanks. Is this SmackDown Breakdown review? The answer is yes, it is
Yes.
SmackDown Breakdown review today.
Sure enough.
Happy Saturday for sure. We will not, unfortunately, be talking about Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway, but I could talk about it for the rest of the day if we had to, because I am nervous.
I'm excited, but I am nervous too, so I don't blame
I'm
you.
nervously excited. It's like my two favorite fighters, and it's Dustin's last dance. I don't really know what to do. I might cry either way. Who knows?
More than
Let's
likely.
get
More
into
than likely,
this
yes.
topic, though, here. Let's talk about Solo Sikoa and who tried to frame Jacob Fatu, because we all know who it was. It was Solo. I loved this last night. I'm just going to get straight to you, Ant. What were your thoughts on the Solo frame job when it comes to Jacob Fatu?
So this is so great. I mean, like, it seems like every year, as soon as we start ramping up for SummerSlam, someone's getting thrown on a car, someone's getting hit by a car. There's just all kinds of craziness going on, and I am here for it. It takes me back to the 90s, my nostalgia, Vince McMahon getting blasted in the limo, just everything that's beautiful about the drama of wrestling is going on right now. You had Solo and the rest of his crew. Tongalao was all bloody, man. It was a nasty car wreck, and they were like, we don't know who did it, but we all know who did it, and they were waiting to set up Jacob Fatu. And I love how they're using Jacob's past and his mistakes and him being locked up and stuff, and bringing that into his the storyline, and he's always going to be a suspect. It was so fun. It was fun to watch last night. And as we found out that it was Solo who set it all up, and they brought Jacob back, just watching how ignorant Jacob was being with the police officers, completely fit that SoCal gangster. Just Jacob Fatu attitude. And it was, from him spitting on the cars to just like disrespecting the police officers. Now, first of all, I don't believe in disrespecting police officers. This is all for entertainment, but it was great entertainment.
It was.
It was so fun to watch, man.
I love the way you said that too, because I agree. Like, it was great entertainment, and it was perfect, and it fit Jacob Fatu perfectly. And even knowing the past, like that he's been to prison, right? The fear there too played into it, all of it. I thought it was super, super well executed. Excuse me. But either way, I do also want to ask Dez, and then we'll keep breaking this one down and keep it moving here for sure, Ant. But I'm with you, man. I thought it was one of the most entertaining things they did last night for sure. But what did you think, Dez?
Not gonna lie, Aunt You makes a great point. It just seems like every time SummerSlam rolls around, someone gets hit by a car. Like, I feel like we gotta do better, WWE, legal-wise. We can't be having our wrestlers being hit by cars. But I gotta say, when that opened up SmackDown, I was really confused. Like, it was funny, but I was like, I thought Cody and Cena was gonna open the show, and then all of a sudden, a car crash happens. I'm like, okay, like, all right, well, let's go with it. I also saw a comment too that said my goat Tongaloa botched the car accident too, and I was like, wow, that's really that was pretty funny.
That's almost mean, but hilarious.
Yeah, right? I'm saying, man, but it was a really great segment, really funny all around. I even thought the security guards were really funny in this too. This is a great way of showcasing how funny and how good Solo's character work has been. It has greatly improved from being the wannabe tribal chief to being his own character, which the fans can get into, and it makes sense because it fits his character because Fatu has been in prison. So for him to use that, it makes him more of a coward, but it also makes him more of like that goofy villain. And I think that fits his role perfectly. I feel like they should keep going on this route. Keep Solo's character like this and don't change it.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, exactly. The whole time they put Solo in the handcuffs and they were taking him to the back. It was comedy gold. When he looked at Cody and he was just like, Cody, everybody loves you. Help me out, Cody.
It was like perfect.
It was great.
So good. There's a comment, Clark. I can't pull up comments.
Which one? Sorry.
Angie Diva said all of the car stuff makes me think that the writers like Street Fighter.
That's
and
hysterical.
Street Fighter coming out.
Street Fighter,
with Cody being Guile and just all that stuff, man. That's a great call right there. That's pretty funny.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things. At some point, Solo's going to get too funny to root against, though. That's my only fear, by the way. As much as we've talked about that, I'm a little worried we'll get into a spot where he almost organically becomes a babyface. Because, again, the entertainment value on his facial expressions and everything is so good. I think the sky's sort of the limit for him. I guess my question for y'all would be, how down the road are we going to pay off this Solo and Jacob thing? I'll start with you on that one, Ant. What do you think about that? How do we pay this off down the road if we're going to fantasy book it?
So I'm pretty sure like it's going to be quick, right? Like I love them giving Solo the title right now and letting him just run with it. Just letting Solo do what he wants to do, building up his faction and all that. But I think at SummerSlam, Jacob's going to get it back. Speaking of great pairings, this pairing of Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso, really good. Really good. I hope this, like I say this every time Jimmy Uso gets involved in something, I hope this pans out to a push for him because nothing this guy does is bad. Right? Yeah. The wrong Uso brother got the big push. I'll stand by that. The wrong Uso brother got the push.
I think it could have been either or, but I hear you.
If Jimmy wasn't hurt, we would have never had right-hand man Jey Uso.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I just think Jimmy's better. But that's me. That's me.
No, that's fair. Big Jim gets me. I think comedically he's better as well, which is why I think he kind of worked with Solo for a time too.
Yeah.
But the pairing with Fatu is awesome. And the other thing that I like about this, so Jay's got a few up on him as far as tag team title runs alongside Cody Rhodes. He and Jacob can catch that number so the Usos now have the same amount of title runs. That would be awesome. And obviously we're going to get to the tag division later, so no spoilers there. But as far as the same question that I asked Aunt you, I do want to give it to you as well, Dez. What do you think the end game is for Solo and Fatu? Do you agree with it that he gets it back at SummerSlam? Because I think it's a distinct possibility.
I do want to say before I add that, I noticed where Solo said once a criminal, always a criminal. That reminded me of Randy Orton. You guys know the segment I'm talking about with MVP, Kofi, and Mark Henry, and Orton was like, it's the usual. Like, it reminded me just like that, which I thought was a really funny callback. But anyways, I do think SummerSlam is going to be the end game. I'm not going to lie to you. The steel cage kind of threw me off. I was expecting Bloodline Rules, and I know that sounds kind of off, given that Bloodline Rules is more for the main event picture, but I feel like it would work since there's so many people that could have been in the match. Tongaloa, Tongaloa, Tamatonga, Jimmy Uso. You could throw Jay Uso in there. You could even put in Solo Sikoa, Fatu. Like, there's so many different names that could be part of the match. I do think Fatu is going to win it at SummerSlam. I don't really know what's next. They teased Fatu and Damian Priest and Fatu and McIntyre a little bit on SmackDown, so maybe that's the path they go on for the rest of the year. But I do think Fatu is walking out United States champion at SummerSlam for sure.
The only person. Go
ahead.
My bad, sir. No, the only person that wins Bloodline Rules matches are Cody Rhodes. Every single Bloodline Rules match,
go figure.
He's been the winner.
Well, I was about to say as well too, Dez. I wouldn't have minded the Bloodline Rules move, but I think we got our answer later in the night as to why not.
Yeah.
Because Street Fight Bloodline Rules is basically the same stipulation. We've also got an interesting comment here from Levi_WWE. He said, I feel like the match between Solo and Jacob should be a Hell in a Cell, not a steel cage. That's interesting. Okay. I hear where you're coming from. I think down the road, we will eventually get a Hell in a Cell between these two, considering the family ties and how electric they are for sure. Steel cage makes more sense to me for two reasons. First, outdoor stadium. They're at MetLife. They're in New York. Lowering a cell there is not an easy task. And getting it in the building is an even more difficult task than just the regular steel cage. And they're already going to do the double ring, drop the giant cage in an outdoor ballpark at Petco in November. I think just honestly, for the sake of the production crew and moving that much metal, trying to make it work, steel cage makes the most sense. But that's just my 2 cents, at least. I apologize. I got kind of the hiccups, guys, by the way. Bear with me there. But at the same time, yeah, that's just my thoughts. I am in agreement with both of you, though. I do think Fatu gets it back, which would, of course, make it basically, is it 2-1 or 1-1 then, all time? Between him and Solo. That'd be 1-1.
Yeah,
it'd be 1-1. They've only had one match. Yeah, they've had one match.
So we could easily get a rubber match, and I think maybe to Levi's question earlier, that's where you could get a potential Hell in a Cell, or even to Dez's point, a Bloodline Rules type match as the ultimate finish.
You never know, depending on what happens tomorrow night. If someone doesn't show up, you could have a big case for someone showing up at SummerSlam. It's easier to get into a cage, into a Hell of a Cell. And someone doesn't like Solo using the spike. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to open that can of worms. But man, Zeta Foxtrot could show up.
I mean, you never know.
You never know.
The tribal chief. Honestly though, by the way, that new T-shirt I think is the worst one of any of the tribal chief T-shirts, and I've liked
the OTC one. Yeah,
made me mad.
No, I'm not talking about the tribal chief.
I know you're not. I just I
know
just was while we were talking Bloodline. I was sorry. I started like kind of thinking aloud out there. It's like, you know what really actually bothered me earlier this week. Speaking of the Bloodline, while we're on this, I'm not hyped about this stupid T-shirt.
And usually, all of his T-shirts are so good.
They're great. I love the one with Heyman. I forget which one was that. It's the one Roman wore. It's all white and it has Heyman, and he's like in a suit, and Roman's in the table. I can't remember which one that is.
DCX Warlord is passionate about his statement.
I like this. Zilla Fatu is showing up on Slammiversary tomorrow. All caps.
Right?
That would be wild, especially given the partnership between TNA and the WWE right now.
Especially,
I don't think that would hurt anything.
Showing up with.
Wait. That's the Slammiversary?
Slammiversary is tomorrow. TNA. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was confirmed that he was going to be there already.
I don't know. We don't do spoilers, Dez.
No, I saw on
we
TNA
don't
website.
Do any spoilers.
I saw on the TNA
speculation.
website.
I'm kidding. I'm totally
speculation that him and
you're like hands up.
And I promise, because I saw it. It was what Enzo. I saw TNA posted it. I promise I saw TNA posted it.
No, don't even worry about it. I'm totally joking with you anyway.
Okay.
By the way, I dropped like a big spoiler earlier in this week, and Ben calls me and he's like, "You know better, right?" And I was like, "I was going to call you to apologize. You just ruined it." Like, no, I'm kidding.
But yeah,
But anyway, go ahead.
I thought it said SummerSlam. That I was like, maybe. But yeah, I swear I saw that. I promise I saw that.
Yeah, for sure. Enzo Zilla and Big Trouble Ben Bishop. I love that. Okay, here we go. We're back.
Great.
We're back on it. Let's move on to the next topic, though. Let's talk about a gift. First, we had a frame job. Now we got a gift.
Right.
Alexa Bliss,
There we go.
Charlotte Flair are gifted a title shot. Talk to me about this in the women's tag division. And you let me know.
Okay, so a team that I started off not really caring about now is living rent-free in my head. And let me tell you why beautiful this is. Because this team right here could possibly set up one of the greatest tag team matches in female history. So you have Charlotte Flair, you have Alexa Bliss, their buddiness coming together, Charlotte being a little bit more vulnerable and actually getting over with the crowd a little bit is super fun to watch. And like, it's just like the smile on her face after everything she went through from everybody in the, not everybody in the IWC, but select individuals in the IWC just truly giving Charlotte a hard time about her marriages and just screaming stuff at her. You know, she was really down, but watching her smile and have fun again is one of the reasons why you watch wrestling, right? You want to see all of these people thrive, do great, have fun. And I'm really digging their little friendship. And if they can go on and win the women's tag team championships, and with Charlotte pinning Raquel Rodriguez last night, it's not out of the realm. It could set up Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair versus Zarya and Sol Ruka. Alexa, stop. Versus Zarya and Sol Ruka. And I'm telling you right now, that will be the greatest women's tag team match of all time. So I love it. I love the fact that they're getting the title shot. I hope they beat the Judgment Day, and I hope we get that tag team match.
I do too. And honestly, I think Alexa Bliss deserves a lot of credit for this run. She's been excellent. And you know what? It's funny. I felt like Alexa Bliss needed a little bit of mending character-wise too. We've kind of gotten that along the way quietly. We haven't even really mentioned that, as well as Charlotte. I'm in agreement. While they were gifted the title shot, I don't think it's worst case scenario. I don't have a problem with it. And I do think they'll likely win the titles. We got a few comments here I'm going to run through. Gaming with T is loving their friendship that's forming, and feels like they can help the women's tag team division. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I mean, Flair and Bliss are both first ballot Hall of Famers. There's just no doubt about that. Yeah, whoops. That was not it at all. But Levi asked if we think Liv will return and attack Roxanne. I think eventually, yes, when Liv is healthy for sure.
Yes.
And then Alexa Bliss has been a miracle for Flair from Fernando's ISI. Yeah, I think we're all on the same page there. Dez, we got a few extra minutes here. What are your thoughts on the women's tag division? Well, me and Ant laugh at how bad I just whiffed. Like, I just got completely tongue-tied. I told you I have the hiccups. I'm doing my best.
It's all right. You guys are just so excited for this matchup. That's why words can't even describe the excitement. Alexa's talking. Clark's choked up. A lot of tensions are high for this matchup, as you can see. But in all seriousness, though, I like this tag team a lot. Like most people, opposites attract, right? I don't like when they have makeshift tag teams, but this one just works because it's two complete different characters, and it just works. Like, it's entertaining. You know what I mean? They're even selling shirts where it says, "We're not friends, we're acquaintances," right? And it's like they're making a whole tag team and character off of that. I think that's brilliant. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the Judgment Day is going to win. And the only reason I say the Judgment Day should win is because this whole story is that Liv is holding the Judgment Day back, right? So if Roxanne is truly going to replace Liv Morgan, she needs to hold the championship until Liv Morgan comes back. Because if they lose, then it's like, how are you going to say Liv Morgan is the weak link in the group if Roxanne and Raquel just lost to a team that was formed like 2 months ago. You know what I mean? I really want Bliss and Flair to win because I think they do great with it. But I feel like in terms of the Liv and the Roxanne rivalry and the Liv breakup with Judgment Day, I feel like the Judgment Day should win and walk out as champions.
You know, you make a really good point because it's a big victory to beat Charlotte and Alexa for.
Yes.
And I think Roxanne as much as Raquel. Because Roxanne, the whole Roxanne replacing Liv is such another aspect of this that if they were to drop the titles that fast, then it's almost telegraphed. Like Liv's like, you dropped our titles. That's too much. So I do actually see where you're coming from there. Although at the end of the day, it is the WWE. And if Bliss and Flair are the choice, they're going to go with Bliss and Flair because like I said before, they're both future Hall of Famers. So
they're
it's
great.
Like, you know, it could go either way. Game with T said, good point. And Angie said, and that's why we can't say your name. Thank you, Angie. I couldn't agree more. I was doing my best. Let me talk to you about a few different things here really quick, though. First, I want to talk to you about the Etsy app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, please do me a huge favor. It's absolutely free. Go over to the App Store or the Google Play Store and head to the upcoming streams section. You're going to see me and you, all the guys. We're going to get that back going ASAP, and you're going to love it. I assure you, if you want to argue with us, pack a lunch because me and Aunt you are going to be talking about Cody Rhodes, but I do assure you you'll enjoy it, and it's absolutely free. And speaking of free, if you like our main channel, you're going to like Wrestling Republic Undercard. Subscribe to our second channel. It's just Wrestling Republic Undercard. It's easy to find. It's more short form clips, but we've also got other shows on there. We got Grappling for Position. We've got Sold Separately. We've got all kinds of good stuff over there. There's, you know, so much going on with the main channel too. We had to have two. So check this one out if you don't mind liking and subscribing. It means the world to us. But either way, we will keep it rolling on today's program with more tag team stuff. And I sort of telegraphed this a little bit earlier, talking about tag stuff when it came to the potential of Jacob Fatu and Jimmy. But either way, we've got every tag team essentially involved in this one. And Phoenix and Andrade, not the Lucha Bros, but the Lucha Buddies, as I like to call them now. I think that makes the most sense, right? Pick
Lucha
up the victory.
Hombres.
And
Lucha
the
Hombres.
Lucha Hombres, perfect. Are
There you
the
go.
number one contenders. And we'll get a title shot. What were your thoughts on the match, Dez? And then what are your thoughts on the potential of Phoenix and Andrade earning tag team gold?
This is another point of WWE getting a makeshift tag team, and it works. Everybody says this ad nauseum, and I got to say it again. Why can't Raw do this? Why is SmackDown the only show that can make good tag teams? They already have Fraxium, Street Profits, DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, and they got Andrade and Rey Fenix, and it works. Andrade and Fenix winning is the right choice. I hate to say this, and obviously I understand why they do it. I don't really like the YS6 in the tag team division. I don't know. It just feels like the other tag teams are up here, and the YS6 they're just kind of here. You know what I mean? In character presentation, awesome. I agree with that. But just the matches, they don't do anything for me. Like they're just kind of there, right? You see so many of these amazing tag teams. Like yesterday, you had all of these amazing. Even Los Garzas is on there too. I know they're in AAA right now as the champions, but you have them there. That tag division is so stacked, which leads me to my other question: why can't the SmackDown tag titles never get on a PLE? It doesn't make any sense. We have the Raw tag titles on a PLE. SummerSlam is 2 nights. And you're telling me that we couldn't have this exact match on SmackDown at the PLE? Like, I don't know. To me, it just blows my mind because the Raw tag division, even though I like a lot of the competitors there, and this isn't anything personal, it can't even hold a candle to how good that SmackDown tag team division is. So why can't we just have the SmackDown tag titles at SummerSlam? Instead, we got to have it on SmackDown, where we're probably going to have like the Judgment Day versus the New Day at SummerSlam again. And it just, I don't know. It really blows my mind.
I am 100% with you. I could not agree more. And I
1000%.
don't get it either because Raw struggled with the tag team division,
Yeah.
and then it got better. They've sort of, it's been better than like it's been better than
It's getting there
in a while, and then it just poof, disappeared.
Hmm.
Right? No, that's what my point is. Like there was a phase early.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
year
yeah, yeah.
where
I
it
get
felt
what
like, they're on the right track. There's some traction here.
Yep.
And then it was like, oh no, they took away the new toy. Like
Pretty
it's
much.
exactly what it felt like. And I like the makeshift. I mean, I don't think it's super makeshift with Phoenix and Andrade.
Oh, me
really
neither.
interesting comment here though. Levi _ WWE said, I think that Rey Phoenix and Andrade will dethrone Los Garzas on Triple A.
Ooh.
That would
Gotcha.
be the only thing I think that I could accept as far as it not being on SummerSlam. To your earlier point, Des. I think that's the only scenario is if they did that on Triple A because of the history.
That's fair.
With Los Garzas and everybody that's involved having lineage in that company and culturally the impact it would have on a card like that, I think it would be huge. I think that'd be the only acceptable route you could go if you're going to do it like this. And it's not, to your point, on a SummerSlam. If it's on just a SmackDown, though, like you said, Des, I'm 1,000%.
It's 2 nights. Like, it's 2 nights. You can't tell me you can't put one.
Yeah, like, we can't have 2 tag matches? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was completely disrespectful. I got to say, it was disrespectful to have the New Day versus the Viking Raiders on WrestleMania, and then to give us that fatal 4-way for the SmackDown Championship, which the Street Profits won on SmackDown.
Yeah, the TLC match. That was insane.
That was disrespectful because that match was so good. And I love the New Day. I'm a huge fan of the New Day. And so anytime they get on TV, it's comedy gold. Like everything they've been doing on the commercials during the Raw on Netflix are just great, you know. Them showing up in the all black morning losing. Everything they do is great.
It is. I saw that in person too, which is awesome. It's so fun.
Oh, that's even better.
Honestly,
but yeah,
it's funny because even their match at Mania, like when they ran away with the belts, I feel like when I rewatched it, it didn't come across as great on TV. In the building, though, watching them run up the ramp like they stole something was perfect. The delivery was better, I felt like, in person than it was upon rewatch. And it's interesting. I love this from Fernando right here. TLC belongs at Mania. He also agrees with you from earlier.
Yeah, should have.
I mean, yeah, like it's an interesting deal, and the New Day is interesting in and of itself because I'm a huge New Day fan myself too. Ant, like,
but
the New Day's great.
If it had been at Mania, we wouldn't have got the spot where Montez Ford took dude's leg.
True. That.
I guess that's true, but like,
and that's going to go down in history.
No, yeah, that is as memorable as anything.
But like, I feel like that would have elevated WrestleMania 40. I know this is the past, but it would have elevated WrestleMania 41 so much more because it was so entertaining. You know?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, right? Like, if you look at Raw, all the tag teams that are on Raw, right? You got Theory and Waller, who they pretty much split up and aren't on TV anymore.
Yeah.
Right? You got American Alpha, and they're not doing anything. They're sitting back and catering. You got Otis and Tozawa, who got destroyed by Rusev and haven't been on TV since. So you've got quality tag teams on Raw, but they just don't do anything with it.
American Made, I think, would be perfect for SmackDown, in my opinion. American Made is awesome. The Creed brothers are awesome. So
put all the tag teams on SmackDown.
I guess so.
Just put all the tag teams on SmackDown. It's so much better over there.
One thing I want to add too is Raw has the way better mid-card division for the women's. SmackDown, opposite. SmackDown has a great tag team division. Raw has a bad tag team division. Like, I guess it's pick your poison, to be honest.
Well, and everyone keeps commenting draft recently, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Well, on SmackDown, like the female wrestlers that are on SmackDown are just bangers. You got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bianca, Jade.
Oh, I know, but I'm talking mid-card.
It's just top. Well, that's just it. They don't have mid-card wrestlers.
That's what I mean. You know, like you're right. The talent is there. I 100% agree. Like the top stars are there. It's just the mid-card. It's just Julia, and she's great, but it's just Zelina and Chelsea and Michin. Like, you have Becky, Lyra, and Bayley.
You know? I mean, you can't take Nia Jax and go, okay, Nia, you're gonna wrestle Julia for the. But like it just doesn't even seem right? Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe like Alexa Bliss going for a mid-card title, I'm okay with.
Yeah,
Charlotte's above that. Bianca's above that. I thought Jade having a run with it would be good, but it looks like they're pushing Jade up. Tiffany Stratton, when she loses, she could definitely go down and be a part of
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will say this though, guys. We're gonna want plenty of time for this last topic.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, do we have a lot to talk about? So I do apologize for the comments. We had a few. I got to skip those ones. We got to move on to the main event today because this is a juicy one to say the least. Cody Rhodes versus Cena didn't look like it was gonna be set. John laid out a pretty logical explanation as to how he had prior obligations, and given the amount of time, it just wasn't going to work. It's not in the cards. It was one of those situations. Cody Rhodes didn't accept this like the heel he's always been, and we know it. He hit him in the face with the belt. He couldn't wait to do it. Couldn't wait to put him through a table. Couldn't wait to punch him once he had already gotten physical with John for no reason in a logical contract signing. And we will have Cody Rhodes versus John Cena.
Forgery.
We will have. He forged a signature. We will have John Cena and Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam in not just any match, but a street fight. This feels a little Hangman Mox-ish, coming on the heels of All In, but maybe that's just my opinion. It's not all about me, though, Dez. Right this second, it's all about you. What do you think about Cena and Cody? Because I give you plenty of time at the end here to break this one down.
I like the idea of Cody versus Cena having a stipulation. If they ran it back with a regular match, I feel like we already know, At least when you give them some weapons, give them some more leeway, you can open the door for some shenanigans, so I don't mind it. I also feel like I don't think they did this because of Hangman and Mox. I think they did this because Street Fighter has Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes in it, and I feel like this will be a little promotion that they can use, which honestly, I don't mind that because at least WWE is working around the promotion thing where they're not just throwing advertisements on the screen. At least this makes sense. I got to say, too, I mentioned this yesterday. Well, not on the call, but like in the chat. I said Cody Rhodes did not hesitate to use that championship. This is what is going to lead to him going down that darker path. I'm telling you right now. When it came to WrestleMania 41, Cody had that championship, and he decided not to hit Cena. Here, he did it. He hit him right in the face. In fact, I love Cody Rhodes, man. Actually, well, I don't love, but I like Cody Rhodes a lot. I have a shirt right here. He forged a signature yesterday. He committed a crime. You can't just physically get someone's unconscious body, grab their hand, and write their signature. You can we already saw Solo get arrested. In fact, you know what? Solo shouldn't have been arrested. It should have been Cody Rhodes, right? Solo was like, yo, Cody, man, you should help me out because we boys, right? Nah, Solo would have been like, nah, you coming with me, Holmes. You're the one getting arrested too because he literally committed the crime on SmackDown. And Michael Cole is like, well, here it is, folks. The match is official for SummerSlam. John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Like, he should go to jail. He committed a crime. That's the thing about wrestling. He is a heel. He is a born heel. But I'm excited for this match. I love that it has a stipulation. And I got to say, I really think Cody is going to win, which I know you guys are going to hate. But I got to be honest.
Street fight's going to be fun. I'm going to show a couple quick comments. We've got Angie Diva with I'm ready for Homelander Cody. So am I. Cody the Felon, LOL from Fernando Zayas. Cody could have put more on the table spot. Okay, Garrett, before I give this to Aunt You, who has also asked, are you ready? I do have to say, I think he was going to slip in his dress shoes off the top rope. I think that was part of the problem. Did you see how he had to like really balance himself? He was like, oh no, wait, I'm not wearing tennis shoes or like athletic shoes. I'm in leather suit shoes sliding all over the top of the turnbuckle. I don't know, but what I do know is Ant is going to keep it real when it comes to Cody Rhodes, this scum of the earth, the worst guy around. Talk to me about him.
This man showed up in his Men's Warehouse $150 blue suit, his Kmart red socks, his Stacey Adams penny loafers, and decided to commit a crime on Friday Night SmackDown. Now, I sit here and I'm just, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, just just audacity of this guy, right? John Cena has been working hard for every single one of us. The never before seen 17 is on his farewell tour, just trying to make sure that every single one of us get to experience him one last time. And through all this hard work, he has been struggling mentally, physically with the grueling schedule that he's put on. And he needed a break. And so him and TK, like, he sat down with his bosses and got this vacation approved. And Cody does the unthinkable. Attacks a man as he's turning around to walk, like he's walking away. He was done with Cody, walking away. Cody attacks him, throws him in the ring, beats him up, hits him with his own belt, like disrespectful. And then forges this man's signature. So there's an old saying. I know a lot of you've heard it before, and it's be careful what you wish for. And I hope that at SummerSlam, whether it's night 2, night 1, Cody Raheem Rhodes gets everything that he wishes for.
I can't lie to you. I am in the same boat. I mean, we're talking about the absolute scum of the earth, the biggest slime bag in all of professional wrestling. This man has used weapons over the years in numerous ways. He brought a freaking cowbell on a rope to fight Seth Rollins. This man faked a broken arm to hit Brock Lesnar over the head with a cast.
He put Owens through a ladder.
Shades of Cowboy Bob Orton. Cody Rhodes is the worst of the worst in the industry. Not only that, people forget this is the man that not only trained, but was his very best friend, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. At least MJF is honest about who he is. Cody Rhodes has been lying to us this entire time. He's a fraud. He's an absolute fraud.
This man attacked CW actor Stephen Amell.
For no reason.
He did.
Not only that, he looks remarkably like Stardust.
This man ran off and thought he was just doing everything, was getting love where he went, should have stayed there. He took a sledgehammer and attacked the throne.
Yeah, he did.
He basically attacked Triple H on TV.
And then came back talking about, hey, man, you know, you're okay.
Best buddies.
Come back.
Dude, think about this. He had to hire like 6 or 7 Hall of Fame goons to defeat the prestigious Roman Reigns. He had to cheat to win. He had to cheat to finish his story.
The Avengers to beat Roman Reigns.
It is out of my. I'll never understand it. Why we've always believed that this guy was cool. Not only that, like you said before, he's in his Men's Warehouse 1950s gangster suit, 3 pieces, tie clip every time. It's hideous.
Watch. Come on.
Makes my skin crawl. Pocket watch. Yeah. What? How many watches do you need? One watch at a time, buddy.
He does have a lot of watches.
Well, no, he's got the pocket watch. He's got the watch on his arm and stuff.
Hopefully all those watches are telling them that my time's valuable and I don't need you stumbling and slurring over words on TV. Just get to the point and stop talking. That's what I need him to know. My time's valuable, Cody.
I'm in the same boat, man. It's just it's sad to me to see. It's sad to me to see people like with the hero worship and stuff. You have a guy like John Cena who's dedicated his life to the fans, and everybody turns on him. Doesn't understand him. Doesn't understand that he's, trying to rewrite the record books. They've driven him into this scenario where he wants to take the title away from wrestling. And it's just sad to me to see that Cody Rhodes just gets another basically freebie opportunity. I get he won that King of the Ring and all, but honestly, it was kind of fluky there too. Winning the tournament. I don't know if he should have been in it. Did he qualify? I'm sure he just signed up. Was glad-handing people in corporate. That's a very Cody thing to do. Never would ask for permission for time off for filming a Netflix movie. I mean, that's a legitimate. John is correct. and I can't wrap my head around it. You know, it's just, it's tough.
The audacity.
Also, when he got the title from him, when he kicked it, I think he thought about kicking him low too. And obviously John did that one by accident when he kicked Cody at Chamber. That was a complete accident. He just missed him. You know?
Okay.
Everyone knows that.
He was trying to kick Cody in the knee.
No, dude. He was trying to kick him in the knee, and Cody moved.
We all saw it.
Yeah, dude. We all saw it. He was trying to kick him in the shins, man. That's just
you know, I applaud the creativity. I applaud the creativity. I will say that I applaud the creativity. That was funny.
I'm just saying, dude. Yeah, he tried to kick him in the shins.
Hey, you say it how you see it. I respect it.
I think.
I mean,
Cody's
if you're a
do
Cody
it
fan, I'm pretty sure you
eventually.
cheat on your taxes.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, I don't cheat on my taxes. All right. I can say I'm a Cody fan, but I do not cheat on my taxes. Bro.
I think Garrett's correct here. One thing we can all agree on: it's time for Cody to start taking more L's. And today, I think we got one over on him. Don't y'all?
Every time Cody won, it
starts here.
Every time Cody won, it's because someone couldn't pull the trigger. He used his friendship with Kevin Owens to stab Kevin Owens in the back. He used his friendship with Randy Orton to do the same to Randy Orton. Like, it's time for people to start seeing that Cody is a villain, right?
He got Ricky Starks hired so that they would change his name and we forget who he was. This guy's sabotaging his own friends. Everyone knows it.
Are you going to say Cody also hurt CM Punk in the Rumble 2024?
Yeah, that was his fault. You didn't see it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Cheap shot from out of nowhere.
How dastardly.
100%.
Evil.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fake, and you know
Shameful.
it is. The bleached hair, all of it, man. It's
The neckties.
furious, infuriating. The
He's
vest.
the reason that The Rock was mad at Roman. He broke up a family.
Yeah, dude.
He did.
Dude, look. Yeah, he
did.
sabotaged the entire family.
You did sabotage family.
He's never beaten Drew. Garrett, that could be the savior. We need that. We need somebody that he can't beat.
I'd like
He's
to see
never
that.
beaten John Cena neither.
It's
He's
true.
never beaten Roman Reigns. The Undertaker did.
It's true.
What about Battleground?
Seth
2013.
Rollins. Seth
That's
Rollins
awesome.
beat Roman Reigns.
Seth beat Roman.
But they were on the same team in 2013. Like, remember when Cody and Goldust had the match against the Shield?
Oh, that doesn't count.
Nah, that was
That
because
doesn't count.
Dusty was in the corner.
No, that doesn't
Right?
count.
Like you know, they had to
don't
give
count
that
that.
one to Dusty.
No,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No
That's like a-
road slander in 2025.
That's like a minor
Man,
league record.
Man was a king.
That's true. Dusty's great.
Yeah, that's like a footnote on a resume. You know what I mean?
Randy technically got Cody fired too. Remember in 2013?
Well, yeah,
would
as
you
he
feel
should
on that?
have.
As he should, right?
He's doing the
He
right
should
thing,
have got Cody
saving the
fired.
locker room, dude. This guy's out here to get
What a
everyone.
standout guy that Viper is, man.
Unbelievable.
What a standout guy.
Well, and think about how everybody has to bend over backwards for him. They're like, yeah, you can park your bus here, Mr. Rhodes. Like, he brings in the tour bus. Like, what's he think he's Taylor
I'm
Swift
pretty sure his dog
pulling
is
into every arena? It's
hypoallergenic.
ridiculous.
Pretty sure his dog isn't hypoallergenic, and he's walking around a crowded
Yeah.
back room, locker room area with a dog
Yeah.
that could flare up. You know, people have to keep
Yeah.
Benadryl, epinephrine pins, and inhalers
When-
back there because he wants to walk around with his dog.
And when it comes to the motorhome, like the tour bus, what like the locker room showers you're too good for?
Yeah,
You can't hang out with the rest of the locker room. Got to change in your own. It's ridiculous. I mean, the amount of, and not only that, he's like the one guy that comes over gets to keep his song because there's more than one royal family. What kind
His
of
song is good,
narcissist
though.
is this guy?
Can't lie.
Nepo babies.
This
Dog
guy is
the Nepo.
obsessed with himself.
He is
But
the
downstate's
biggest
great.
Nepo baby there is.
Cody loves him some Cody. Let's put it that way.
He loves him some Cody.
Cody loves Cody. Well, on that note, guys, that's going to bring us to the end of the show. All who tuned in, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Angie, Kevin, I'm sorry I didn't get to some of your comments. Garrett, we had Levi in here. We had a bunch of great commenters. Oh, sorry, Game with T. Trying to read through them all. Might as well while we're here. Oh, and Fernando, of course, can't forget Fernando. Thank you so much always for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Garrett with Cody needs to be more humble like Logan Paul.
Yes.
Okay, on behalf of all of us here at WR, though, thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. That's noon Pacific, 3 o'clock on the East Coast. That's 8 o'clock in the UK, 9 a.m. in Hawaii. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the UFC, and we will talk to you soon. Yeah, we have me and U and Dez. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a good one.
Thank you for tuning in.